It tastes like, I don't know, rubbing alcohol and regret.
Welcome in, everybody. It's Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for listening. Most importantly, thanks for drinking along. I am Greg. I am being joined by His Highness himself, Lord Flexington. Lord, a good day to you.
Good day to you, sir. Make sure you're drinky with your pinky out.
Here, chap. Here. And Cheerios, or whatever it is they say over there.
Got to class this place up.
That's right. Got to class this bitch up a little bit. And also joining us in person, the queen and best part of the Booze League, Coley.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Cheers.
Cheers, indeed.
I feel like if we have, like, Lord Flexington and the queen of Booze League, we've got, like, a real hoity-toity British
well, yeah, and we got Greg as our jester.
Something like that, yeah.
Right.
Greg is our jester.
Yeah. I feel like we need some doilies and what are those little umbrella things? Start with a P, I think. Anyways.
I think they're called umbrellas, Greg.
Now the little ones.
It's
like
a
the
pumbrella.
A pumbrella, yes.
I don't know.
That's it.
It starts with
Nailed
a P.
it. Anyways, thank you all for listening. Thanks for joining. If you're on the socials, make sure you follow Craft Beer Republic and also hashtag Show Us Your Beers, and go follow Lord Flexington over there at FlexMeABeer _ in between, and Coley's on the gram at IceCole COLE beer with underscores after each one of those. All right, we have a lot to get to today. We have a very good ludicrous libation law sent in to us by our friend Vanessa. Got some got some things to talk about, some beers to review, and some huge breaking news out of the craft beer world. So let's crack right into it with a little bit of beverage review. Oh, I love that song, mainly because Flex starts taking his clothes off. It's insane. All right, we over here on the West Coast are drinking Wild Leap Brewing Company's Birthday Month Flowers and Fruit Double IPA. That was a mouthful. It is 7.8%, has 40 IBUs, and a 4.11 on Untapped. A very nice score. This came from Tavor. Thank you, Tavor. If you guys are doing any Tavor shopping, promo code Unfiltered, you know what I'm saying? From the brewery, they say Flowers and Fruit Double IPA features a combination of one of our favorite floral hops, Laurel, and one of our favorite fruity hops, Mosaic. Boom! Flowers and fruit in beer form. Whenever I hear Laurel, I think of that stupid recording from a few years ago. Laurel.
Oh my God.
Yanni.
Yeah, I heard Laurel.
I think I did too.
And my mom and Nick heard Yanni.
Oh,
and
well.
it drove me absolutely wild. And then Nick muffled it under the pillow. And then I heard Yanni one time after he muffled it under the pillow.
Weird.
Just one time.
And by the way, the dress was blue. If we're just going to keep throwing back to that shit.
It was blue and black.
Definitely blue.
The gold and white dress you're talking about?
No, the blue one, motherfucker.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Wow, this beer is bright.
Yes.
It's wow.
Yeah.
It's celebratory.
It is. It's a birthday
month?
beer. Yeah, onto the beer. So I don't get a lot on the old schnoz over here, but the flavor, I'm getting a lot of citrus. I'm getting that floral they talk about, but I'm getting a lot of effervescence. It's real crispy and bubbly, and it really cleans up nicely and leaves you wanting some more.
And for a double,
sounds like champagne and beer.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of is, yeah, with the effervescence, and it's just it's bright and it's light. Like, it doesn't. Sometimes doubles can be kind of warming, and burny.
Yes,
and you're like, whew, I'm gonna feel this one. And this one, I feel like I'd maybe get in trouble. What was
those
the ABV
high
again?
hooch percentages?
Right. ABV on this was 7.8, so not low.
No.
And I'd say, given that this is almost 8%, it drinks dangerously easy. It goes down quite nicely.
It drinks sessionably.
Yeah, it does.
For sure.
It's real.
This is great.
Real effervescent. Real cleans up real nice. Doesn't linger. It's not like the cranberries. Didn't have to linger.
No.
Really cheesy.
I love the cranberries, though, so I'm here for it. 90s music, come on.
And back to the 90s.
We're just showing our age. So anyways, if you guys have a chance to check out Wild Leap, this is really good. I've had like 2 others, and I've really enjoyed what they have so far. So very cool.
Yeah, they do a really great job there. Very great job.
You probably get a more steady supply of these guys than we do out here.
No, I don't. The only time I've actually ever had them was off of Tavor.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, thanks, Tavor.
Delicious.
Thanks for hooking it up. Yeah. All right. So lots of things to get to. First, I want to mention there's a podcast out there called I Like to Like Things, where the host Chris interviews different people each week with a passion or hobby or expertise. And I did this way back in, I believe it was March or April. I was on there. We talked about home brewing, and he asked me all these questions, and I answered, I think, most, if not all, of his home brewing questions. And
wow.
And then, so the whole thing is whatever that expertise thing is, he then tries for a week, or with home brewing, obviously takes longer than a week, and then does a follow-up episode just with him and usually his wife talking about the activity. So I did this way back when. It finally was released last week. So go check out the I Like to Like Things podcast. It was me. This was back in the Unfiltered Gentleman days. Had to do a quick little patch at the beginning to say the right name of the show. But yeah, go check it out. I'm on there. We're talking homebrew, and you can tell me how wrong I am about a bunch of my answers. So I like to like things. And
don't be so hard on yourself,
Who would do
Greg.
that? Yeah.
Come
who would do
on.
what? Tell me that I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Lots of people.
Well,
Have you ever been on Twitter?
social media.
No, I
is the
don't
devil.
do Twitter. I really
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, it's so people are so mean on
For that
Twitter.
reason.
Yeah.
There can be like a cute, cuddly kitten, and people are like, I fucking hate cats. Cats are the devil. And it's like, just don't say anything at all.
Right. I mean, I think that, but I don't say it.
Right?
Yeah. Cats are the devil.
That's
I used to hate cats because I wouldn't say I'm deathly allergic, but I'm pretty allergic to cats.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
same.
mean, they're cool. They like me.
Yeah, I find that the more you leave them alone, the more they want to come up, and I'm like, my
It's like
eyes are
children.
swelling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like I'm
that
allergic
is
to
exactly
children,
right.
and when you're allergic to children, they're just like all over you. Like I'm every child's favorite
It's the most
playmate.
asinine thing I've ever heard.
Well, I'm not. You know, I should start telling people, because people are like, "Oh, you don't want to have kids." I'm like, I should just say no. I'm allergic,
I'm allergic. Sorry.
and I should just see what
Yeah.
they start saying.
I just go real awkward style. So like the kids come up for a hug, and I just do the little pat on the head, like, oh there, bud. You know.
I actually have a good time with kids. I actually really do.
Just
love kids.
super uncomfortable.
Yeah. Hey, pal. What's up, buddy?
Sport.
Hey, sport
Sport chief.
chief. It's the ultimate. I don't know your name.
Oh,
Chief.
yeah.
I worked with a guy for many years. He was one of our clients, worked for one of our clients, and I met him for the first time many a times. And then after a while, I think he realized it and just started calling me Chief. Hey, Chief.
Oh my god.
His name was John. Hey, John. So anyways, go check out I Like to Like Things. Last week, you and I and the spouses went on a bit of a wine adventure.
We did in sunny Moore Park, California.
Yeah,
Spelled backwards, it's crap room.
And it is
FYI.
accurate.
Ew.
No, this winery is like one of the best things to happen to Moore Park.
Oh,
in
yeah.
my
Them
opinion.
and Enegren are the only reasons to go
yeah,
to
of
Moore
course.
Park. Yeah, the wife found this event that was happening. We got tickets, and it was like, I don't know, 8 wineries?
I think it was 6.
6 wineries? It was enough
Wow.
wineries to get us hydrated. And
Well, it was 12 to 5.
yeah, it's from 12 to 5. We got there like right at 12. We're knocking on the door. Like, we're thirsty over here.
Set up
And you-
tents, right?
And it
You
was
slept
a
there the night
Sunday.
before.
All you can drink on a Sunday, 12 to 5, 6 different wineries,
Yeah.
unlimited.
Yeah, unlimited pours. And
Holy
there was
cow.
it was funny. There was a couple who
Oh,
a couple
God.
wineries that just, well, that weren't very good, but also that wanted to talk wine, which is great. You're there to sell yourself, talk your wine, but by about 2:00, I think we all know what people are doing. We've been there for a couple hours. We're just
yeah.
there to keep drinking. So
You
they
are
come up
just-
like, hey,
especially when it's unlimited.
right. You just come up, you're like, hey, can I get the cab? Like, oh, do you like cabs and what varietals and what? I'm like, just pour the fucking cab, buddy.
You end up like having to be like, I'd like to revisit your cab, please.
Yeah.
You have to use revisit. That's what I said too when we were in line. The lines, it takes a while to get to the actual booth because they want to talk. And
Yeah,
that's
some of those
what I
guys are
don't like about
talkers.
wine fests versus beer fest. Beer fest, you just pour and go, pour and go,
Yeah.
pour and go. Wine fest,
So they
wanna
understand
talk
it
to you.
more.
right.
Like
Yeah.
at Beer Fest, they just get it, right?
They
It's
get
like,
it.
All right, you're here to drink this beer, taste it, and get fucked up.
Well,
but
I don't
you don't
need
want
to
to
hear
know
like
anything.
the adjuncts and how it's made and what vintage it's just like for wineries, they're like, oh, this is our our 2019 vintage, and it was sourced locally from, Malibu, right. California, and they go on, and the soil temperature is this, and it's like...
I don't mind some details. Oh, you have a cab. Can I try the cab? Oh, sure. This is our 2019 cab. As you're pouring. Like our 2019 cab, and you could say like it was grown in Malibu, as you're pouring. And then enjoy, and then I'm going to walk away and drink it, and I'll be back in a minute for your
And then there was that douchebag couple.
For your next one, yeah.
That guy in the blue shirt.
Yes. I don't remember, why did we hate them so much? I don't even remember. I was
they
drunk.
Would stay in the front of every line.
Oh, that's right. They were talking to everybody.
And they would just talk, and they wouldn't move out of the way for us to get our wine.
Yes.
It was rude.
Talking to everybody as in like the people who were waiting for the pours or the winemaker. Okay.
Yeah, they were talking, and they were just going on and on and on. Oh, like what patch of dirt did this grape come from? I was like, shut the fuck up. Let us drink.
Yeah, we get it. You're probably a sommelier. Move the fuck on. What are you doing in Moore Park?
Yeah, if you're going to take this much time, at least give us like a real pour so we don't have to keep coming back. Ugh.
It was annoying. But other than that, it was a great event.
Yeah, it's fun.
I feel like there could have been some improvements, but it was their first one.
Yeah, ever.
They definitely needed food. I'm going to throw that out there.
Yes.
If they are listening. It was 5 hours of all-you-can-drink wine with zero food.
Bad call. And they could have spread out.
How do you have like a booze fest and not have anything to soak it up?
That's what I mean. Like they could have called a food truck or something. There was just no opportunities for food.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they had one bathroom, which I think was probably illegal for the number of people that were there.
Had to be illegal.
And
it kept breaking.
Breaking, and there was just one bathroom, and they should have gotten a few portable bathrooms.
Yeah. And they needed to spread out a little bit more. Mm-hmm. It was very tight. And everyone's like nuts to butts. Like, COVID's still here. Can we not do it in the butt while we wait for our wine?
I was going to say something.
Easy peasy, butt squeezy.
Butthole squeezy!
Oh, Flex's motto for the night. So, but anyways.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, it was a fun event.
It was great.
It was fun overall.
I drank some good wine. I bought $107 worth of wine somehow.
My wife, against my wishes, bought a ton of wine. And then
sounds like you're shaping up for a horrible, horrible hangover, though.
Well, so as if we hadn't already damaged our livers enough, Enegren was a easy 16-minute walk. So around, I don't know, like 3 o'clock?
3:30 maybe?
Yeah, somewhere. We'd kind of like wind ourselves out. We need to cleanse the palate a little bit.
And we needed some food.
So we took a little stroll down to Enegren. And but I guess more like a stumble. We took a stumble down to
We had our cardboard boxes of wine to go, and
we did.
We walked our 16 minutes to Enegren.
We're walking down these neighborhoods, like clink, 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 with all the bottles in these horrible boxes. And then we had some delicious beverages at Enegren. Luckily, they had some food because boy, did we need it. They were doing an Alzheimer's benefit, which was great. So got to support that. Everyone,
got a couple shirts.
Yeah, got a couple purple shirts for that. So it was a good time. How was your Monday? Mine was, I woke up and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling real good. And then after like an hour and a half, I was like, I am not feeling real good.
Oh, no. I woke up fresh as a daisy.
I thought I had. And then it set in.
I was fine. I think Nick was hurting a little bit. I was absolutely fine. Like, I woke up like nothing had ever happened.
Yeah, I woke up, felt great, and then started to decline. I was like, you know what? I need breakfast, and I never eat breakfast on the weekdays. It's like, I'm going for it. So I made myself a quick little omelet. And then joined our morning meeting at work with omelet in hand. I'm like, hey, guys, like, what are you eating? I was like, omelet.
Denver omelet.
Well, that's exactly how my hangovers have been lately, where you wake up and you're like, holy shit, like, I feel like I'm 21 again. And then, I get my workout in, I shower, and I get to work. And then once I get to work, everything starts like slowly creeping up. And I'm like, all right, like I thought I felt good. Now I feel like okay. And then 2 hours into work.
I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, 2 hours into work, you're like, oh my God, I need to eat something and everything. And I need some Tylenol. And I need to go get some Powerade. And I'm not good.
That was exactly me. I had the omelet. Then I had to go to a client site. And I had like 2 Zip Fizz, which is energy drink, a liquid IV, more snacks, another coffee. Yeah. I think I had like 4 coffees that day. Now, by the end of the day, I was like, all right, I'm feeling pretty okay. Because the amount of stuff I had jammed into my body, how could I not?
Well, yeah, by the end of the day, you're going to feel fine.
I imagine around 10:30 in the morning is when I started sobering up. Like, I probably woke up still kind of.
I think I felt better because I ate pizza at Enegren, and I really feel like the carbs and the grease really helped soak up some of the alcohol. So, yeah, I woke up feeling fine.
Yeah, I didn't eat any carbs.
That's what my dad always used to say, man, the grease.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, if you're going to go out drinking or you're going to get hungover, he's like, you get the grease. Yeah. The grease is going to make you feel better.
It's true. I even pounded an IV as we went to bed, too. was literally drowning in.
All you did was just prolong like when it was going to happen.
Just extended.
Prolonged
the inevitable. Yeah, because I woke up feeling toasty. In fact, we usually have some beverages throughout the week. We didn't drink till like Thursday that week. Took some time off.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. But I made up for lost time over the weekend. So, in fact, went to Wade's Wines Friday night. It's a local. I guess what would you call it? Like a liquor store, but that really doesn't do it justice.
Tasting room.
Yeah, they have a tasting room attached to it.
But they have like over 100 taps for beer.
Yeah, they've limited it since COVID.
Wow,
it was somewhere in the 30s or 40s for beer.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, they used to always have 101 taps of beer and 30 taps of wine, and now it seems like they have somewhere around the same amount of wine, but about half the beer. But still had some good beers. And then afterwards, they closed kind of early. It was like 9 o'clock, so we came back here and did some more damage. And I was like, all right, making up for last time. So it was good times. Haven't been there since pre-Rona, so it was nice to check out Wade's. If you guys are in the SoCal, LA region, Wade's is great. You can do wine tasting, you can do beer tasting, you can do spirits tasting, you can do cocktail tasting. It's pretty sweet. It's in this really dicey area. It's like it's
like next to a public storage.
Yeah, it's like you can drink over here, and then you walk in. It's like, oh, it's really nice inside.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, so good times. Flex, I hear you were doing some damage to your liver at lunch today.
Yeah, what do you say? There's 3 words out there. Treat yourself.
3 words for you. Treat yourself.
Amen, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I was off of work today. I love Mondays because I'm off almost every single Monday. And had a real productive morning. Did the housework, picked up the house, 3 loads of laundry, went to the store, worked out, yada, yada, yada. I could bore you all day with this. I'm like, I deserve something, I deserve something real nice for lunch. So Eagle Park, it's about a 9-minute drive from my house. Figured I'd try one of the new beers they released this past weekend. It was a double dry hopped IPA called Double Dry Hopped Goon Juice. Goon Juice is one of their flagship beers.
Okay. Is that a hockey reference?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think it's like from the Goon. Yeah. I think it's just kind of the name they landed on. But they double dry hop it one time a year, and this was the one time a year. So I ordered up one of those, and probably the best brisket sandwich I've had in recent time.
Yeah, dude, you sent a picture of that. That was fucking delicious looking.
Dude, they smoked the meat right there. They got a smoker right in the brewery. And it came with the Carolina barbecue sauce on it that they also house make in the back. And it even had like the pickled mustard seeds in it, which I actually don't like mustard, but the Carolina barbecue sauce just fucks me up, man. I love it. And then to put the sandwich over the top, sport peppers.
I don't know if
sport peppers, dude. So like a banana pepper?
Sure.
So imagine that, but like, I don't know, like a half inch to an inch long.
Okay.
And like you literally put them on sandwiches whole.
Oh.
They like pop in your mouth, like the juices like pop in your mouth.
Oh yeah. I'm looking it up now. I mean, they look, banana peppers are a little squattier looking.
But they're still hot.
They can be. Yeah.
Yeah, they can be. Yeah, just a phenomenal burger. And then to treat myself after the burger, I had had a porter that they did there with brown sugar, pecans, and sea salt. And that was quite delectable.
It must be nice to be somewhere cold enough to have a porter or a stout right now.
Yeah. It was 90 degrees here a couple days ago.
Days in a row. Today was 80-something. Sweating our balls off.
And that actually crossed my mind. I was debating on going for a overfruited, like, huge ABV bomb sour or the porter. And I was like, you know what? It's absolutely frigid outside. I'm going to have a porter.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold here right now is like 70.
I'd love to tell you to like come out here to experience it, but who the hell wants to do that?
Nope. I'll take your word for it.
I experienced it in Canada once for a business trip. It was negative 12 degrees with the wind chill.
Oof.
It was the coldest I think I've ever been in my life. Like your hands instantly just hurt when you go outside. Your face hurts.
January in Wisconsin, you're lucky if you get a day over 0 with the wind chill.
Oof.
Like the wind and the cold get so bad in January, it's like they'll shut schools down because it's like negative 30 or negative 40 wind chills. It gets really, really bad.
I can't even imagine that.
people talk shit about our house prices out here, but you know what we don't have to deal with? That.
Negative 30.
That,
Well, very nice. Your picture looked amazing. That was fucking drooling on my phone when you sent that. It looked.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. All right. Before we get to ludicrous libation laws, let's answer the most important question there is.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
Well, to answer that question, today Flex is drinking Poetic Hustler, a double dry hopped double India Pale Ale with Nelson Sauvin hops by Mikerphone Brewing. And they're right down here in Illinois, Elk Grove Village, which is just, obviously a little south of me in Wisconsin. And what Greg said is earlier, this is the first time we've had Mikerphone on the show.
That's right, popping that cherry.
So popping that cherry. Untapped, out of 4.1 thousand reviews, it has a collective 415, which is pretty...
it's pretty good.
Pretty honorable right there.
Yes, indeed.
And then a nice, short, sweet description. A double dry hopped double IPA with Nelson Sauvin hops.
Wow, how'd you make it through?
Just the way we like it. I needed a little bit of water to, moisten my throat.
Sounds like Mr. Ed's in here.
Mr. Horse.
A horse is a horse, of course. Anyway, so digging the old schnoz, sniffer into this glass. Right after I poured the beer out, it was a little hot. Didn't get too much of notes coming out of there, but now as it warms up, you get a lot of the mango notes out of the Nelson Sauvin, and as we dig the old tongue jobber in there
into your sweet glass from Pura Vida. Oh my, he's really digging that tongue.
Oh yeah,
that was a big gulp. Big gulp, huh?
And yes, shout out to Pura Vida for sending me this Deadpool, this Dead Hops glass. He does some really great glasses out there, so if you want to get one, check him out. But the old tongue jobber here, lots of mango notes from the aroma right on the taste buds there.
Nice.
Lightly carbonated, just lots of mango. Not very creamy mouthfeel. It's not super light and thin, but real easy drinking. And I can't stress enough how the mango notes in here. Holy cow.
That Nelson coming in hot.
It's great. This is actually my favorite hop, by the way, too. I think I've said that multiple times on the show. The Nelson Sauvin.
First time I had Nelson, I hated Nelson, and it wasn't Nelson's fault. I had this beer. I won't even say the name.
This is one of my favorite stories that you tell.
Have I told this before?
I think you've told me the story before.
Do you call this story the full Nelson?
No, but I should. There was a beer. God, I want to say the name of the beer because it was such a stupid name, but I was like, oh, I'll try it. It's a new hop, and it was single hopped with Nelson, and I was like, oh my God, this is the grossest IPA I've ever had. And for years I would avoid Nelson hops, and then finally everyone loved Nelson hops, so I tried it again. I was like, oh, okay.
It was just terrible.
Yeah, they just didn't know how to make a Nelson beer. So yeah, Nelson's great, and they go really nice with some of those other tropical New Zealand hops, and just gives it a nice tropical experience.
Yeah, it's great. And you know who doesn't screw up Nelson? Mikerphone. They really did a great job on this one.
Very nice.
I just kind of want to chug it now. Mango. I hate the actual fruit. What? Can I just say this? What? I hate mangoes.
Yeah, I don't like eating mangoes, but I like the flavor.
I try them. Coley, you got to hear me. I try them every single year. Every single year, I'm like, I'm gonna like a mango. And every time I'm just like, this is the fucking pits of fruits.
Are you getting
it is not good.
Are you getting one that's unripe where it's too crunchy? Because it should be really soft and juicy like a peach.
Oh, I know.
And
I work with mangoes every day.
Oh.
Well,
get your mind out of the gutters. I'm a produce manager.
Oh,
so you just fondle the mangoes to make them look pretty on display.
Hey, I try them every year. And I just cannot get on the mango train.
You should try it with sprinkle some tahini on it.
Oh, I don't do the tahini.
Tahini's delicious.
Oh,
I don't know about that. I don't even know what that is, to tell you the truth.
Oh, it's like a chili powder and salt and lime, like seasoning.
Oh, that sounds really good. Yeah, that sounds really good.
So, like, here in California, it's like, well, Southern California, it's very popular. They have, like, frutas stands.
Okay.
So it's like a very, like, a Mexican thing, I guess. And they take, like, melons, like cucumbers or watermelon, I don't know, honeydew, and even mango and pineapple.
A lot of melons and, like, bigger fruits like that. Yeah, chop it all up.
Okay.
They chop it all up, put it in a cup, and they'll put this, like, chamoy sauce, too, and then they'll put, like, tahini on it. And you get, like, this spicy, but this also, like, salty over the fruit. It's delicious. And they use it on mango a lot, and it's really good.
I would try it. And the point of my story here now is that I don't like mango, but I like mango-flavored anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough.
And when beers come through with, like, the mango notes and the tropical notes, I am here for it.
Are you beer for it?
I am
for it.
beer for it. I am beer for it.
Yeah, I can't do the tahini.
You don't like it on anything?
I don't like it on at least nothing that I've tried it on.
Oh, not even like cucumber?
No.
You don't like cucumber.
But I'm not a huge cucumber
Yeah,
fan.
that's right.
I don't hate cucumber,
Yeah,
but
you just don't like it.
It's not.
Not your
I
thing.
think they're
I'm not
great.
going for it.
You ever have the mint on watermelon before?
Yes.
We're talking about things on fruit. That's shockingly enjoyable.
That's good.
You know what else is delicious on watermelon? If you do, like, it's a salad, right? So you cube watermelon, you sprinkle feta cheese on top, and balsamic vinegar.
We've had that a couple times.
It's the best summer salad.
Barbecues.
You lost me at balsamic vinegar.
No, not a fan?
Oh, not at all.
Oh,
but I do have a friend who I just don't like the balsamic flavor. Just
Okay.
does me wrong. I've had a buddy who chugged a bottle of it in front of me once too, and I almost like threw up for him.
That sounds awful.
I feel like his insides
It was a
were
bet.
just
Twisted.
burned.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, it was a bet. Some guy bet him $10 to do it, so my buddy did it, and then he never got paid. So then to pay the guy back or get revenge, he went outside while the guy was having a bonfire, and he threw up the balsamic vinegar dressing in the bonfire. So,
but here's the thing: it was never even worth $10 in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh no! But when you're a drunk wild card and you'll basically do anything, it's just kind of like, oh, you hear somebody bet you something for $10, and you're like, hell yeah, they'll take the $10.
Oh God, no thanks. All right. Before anybody else throws up, ludicrous libation laws, and this comes to us, like I said, by our friend Vanessa, the real beer vixen.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Apparently, in Florida, alcoholic beverages are prohibited during hurricanes.
That is the most illogical statement I've ever heard.
Illogical?
Do you know when I need a fucking
logical.
drink?
When there's a hurricane and I have to put storm shutters on my house and board up my door.
If I'm taping up windows, you better believe there's a fucking beer in my hand while I'm doing it.
Or I'm like hunkering down in my little, what's it called? Bunker thing?
Basement, yeah.
Bunker, yeah.
Hunker in the bunker?
So I guess here's where like the real irony comes from, right? So it's illegal to have alcoholic beverages during a hurricane? Is that what the law is?
Mm-hmm.
How many cops are actually out there? You know, like actually making sure, like knocking on doors while there's like 80-mile-an-hour winds outside.
Excuse me, are you drinking in here?
Hey, you guys better not be drinking any alcoholic beverages out here. That is against the law.
Just rolling down the street in their cruiser. You there, you, taping up the window with the beer in your hand. Get over here. I must write you a ticket.
You know, like they have like that.
Put these cuffs on your hands,
on
sir.
top, they're just like, attention, attention, please, no alcoholic beverages. Storm coming.
That sounds so much more ridiculous than like the actual just thinking about the law itself.
Right.
It's like, are there actually police policing this?
Absolutely, there is.
It's Florida.
You know?
I imagine when you say like the bullhorn, I imagine Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yes.
As they're like running through town. Jack, you can't be drinking during hurricane.
That's perfect.
That's exactly what happens in Florida. Welcome to Florida, everybody. America's wang.
Oh, and as Nick says, Texas is the balls.
Does that make, was it like Alabama's the taint? No, I guess it'd be in between the dick and balls. Huh. To work on my anatomy.
Bottom
here.
shaft.
Yeah. Bottom shaft.
Yeah, you got to work on
Face
North
shaft.
American anatomy of the human body. What is the taint of North America?
Right. Well, I guess Arizona would be the taint then, right?
California's the butthole?
Yeah.
That's not true. It's easy peasy.
Easy peasy, butthole squeezy.
The Gulf of California is the butthole. It's perfect. Oh, dear.
It's almost too perfect.
All right. Big breaking news in the craft world. Lion, who is a subsidiary, that was hard to say. A subsidiary, feels like Scott's around here, of Kirin, who a couple years ago bought New Belgium.
Sad.
Has, through New Belgium, now purchased Bell's Brewing.
That's even sadder.
That's really sad.
I love Bell's, and I look forward to drinking them at the Firestone Invitational every year. And they give out free chapstick.
Oh.
It's my favorite part.
That is outstanding.
I
am a sucker for chapstick.
It's free and it says Bell's. It's great marketing. I'm always like, let me get my Bell's chapstick.
I do not leave my house without my chapstick.
It's great.
Like Napoleon Dynamite over here.
My lips hurt real bad.
Like,
it's negative 25 with wind. Of
That's
course
true.
your
You're
lips
gonna
are
need
going
some
to
fucking
get chapped.
chapstick. Yeah.
yeah, it's Wisconsin, bitch.
Well, I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
Is it already?
Obarion.
It's already happened.
So, I mean, it hasn't closed yet. They have to go through all the regulatory bullshit, but the offer's been made and accepted. The owner of Bell's released a statement about it. He's basically retiring. He's been doing it since the 80s. So he's I mean,
So what?
good for him. He's making a buttload of money and sailing off into the sunset, but it is sad. No more craft for Bell's. I was sad when New Belgium sold out, too.
That's really sad here, because Bell's does one of the best Oktoberfests that I drink year-round.
I don't think I've had that.
I don't know if I have either.
Yeah. Definitely had Two Hearted
is.
and an Obarion and a couple of others, but
Is it Obarion or is it Oberon?
I don't know. I'm from California. We don't.
No, we've always pronounced
It's
it
like
as Oberon up here.
Tavor, you know, tomatoes,
Yeah.
tomatoes, potatoes, potatoes.
Yeah. Who knows?
Touche.
That was the same thing twice.
No, I'm just saying touche.
Oh, okay. Touche, touchy. So anyways,
Easy there, sailor.
Bell's, you'll be missed on the craft aisle. So, good news for people buying beer. U.S. and European Union have reached a deal to remove the tariffs that were put on aluminum and steel and American whiskey during the previous presidential organization there, and so that should lower the prices on some beverages.
Well, that's great news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Exactly. You can drink more to it. You can afford it now.
Hell yeah, and I'm going to.
It's going to be great. And finally, not so much beer news, but, well, for Coley from the Booze League, booze news.
Sure. I love a good booze news story.
Booze news.
Well, here you go. This is talk about throwing up on a bonfire. Arby's is going to be releasing their own vodka.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Arby's announced it will release limited edition
Meat flavored.
crinkle fry vodka.
Oh.
And
I saw this.
curly fry
Yes.
vodka.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Goosebumps.
I've seen quite a number of people actually post this that they are in search of.
That sounds
Why?
absolutely horrifying.
Yeah, no thanks.
I don't. I mean, potatoes make vodka, right?
Yes. Unfried
But it tastes
ones.
nothing like potatoes.
Yeah.
It tastes like, I don't know, rubbing alcohol and regret. Like, oh my god.
Well, for those
I don't know if I rolled up somewhere and somebody was like, "Yo, I got that new Arby's fry vodka. Do you want some?" I'd be like, I guess, yeah, all right.
I don't know.
Like,
Was
could
it the
you
crinkle
imagine-
cut or the curly fry? I need to
Could
know.
you imagine taking like a shot of Arby's French fry vodka and then just chasing it with some ketchup?
That sounds awful.
A ketchup
Like-
shooter, like a little packet. You're like,
Tommy Boy
Yeah, like-
style.
oh.
You lick the salt, you shoot the potato French fry vodka, and then you just like slurp some ketchup.
Ugh. I'm going to throw up on that bonfire.
I think you're onto something, but I think it's still disgusting.
Yeah. I
I'll
think
do it,
so.
and if I run across this vodka, I'm gonna post the hell out of it.
Okay. Please do. The
Hopefully
fries,
it's better than your seltzers.
Can't be worse. The fries flavored
Cannot.
80 proof bottles will be available for purchase starting November 18th. The fast food chain says both spirits are made from a high quality potato vodka. The curly fry vodka is distilled with cayenne, paprika, onion, and garlic, while the crinkle fry vodka is made with kosher salt and sugar. Why sugar? The liquors will be available in limited quantities, like I said, starting November 18th. On a website created specifically for the vodkas, Arby's will offer interested customers a second chance to buy the French fry spirits in case you haven't barfed enough. On November 22nd, the vodkas will cost $59.99, including shipping and handling.
That price is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That's a little high for some shit vodka.
The Curly Fry vodka sounds like it might be all right in like a Bloody Mary.
Now that I can kind of agree with. It's got all the spices of a Bloody Mary already.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just add tomato juice, or in Flex's case, ketchup, and you got yourself an Arby's Bloody Mary.
A French fry Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
That might be the only
Vodka,
acceptable
ketchup,
way.
and garnished with like different kinds of French fries. Like a steak fry, a waffle fry, a curly fry, a crinkle cut fry.
Well, don't they
So many
some of them
fries.
have like hamburgers and like chicken sandwiches and shit on top of them, like the Bloody Marys that go all crazy?
That's true. Yes, from the
So,
Vegas
Oh, yeah.
ones.
If they did that, maybe they
we
could
have
put like
we have a place in
slider on
Milwaukee.
top.
They would put like a whole fried chicken in your Bloody Mary.
Jesus, I can imagine the commercials now. Arby's, we have the pukes. Sorry, it was dumb. But
Unless it's just an idea to like get people to buy more of their food, be like, get drunk and fucked up off of our vodka, so you're hungover the next day, and you just get like roast beef sandwiches after roast beef sandwich after roast beef sandwich.
I think
Like, you remember when they used to do their 10 for 10, right?
no,
Or their 5 for 5 with the roast? You don't remember that?
I don't think they did that out here.
I think they did, but
Oh my gosh.
nobody eats that.
That's true.
So I think that's
They got rid of all. We have
pop-
one Arby's. They got rid of all of them.
My pops used to head to Arby's when they did like the 5 for 5 deal with like, he'd come home with like 25 roast beef sandwiches.
Damn.
And it would just be like, Oprah, like, you get a roast beef sandwich, you get a roast beef sandwich, everybody gets a roast beef sandwich.
Oh,
That's a lot of roast beef.
well, now he can
was
do
good.
that with vodka. You get a vodka. You get a.
You know what I was
Ugh.
thinking? You could chase it with the big meat beer from
Oh, from
Enegren.
Enegren.
because it's a beer that tastes like smoked meat.
It does taste like liquid bacon.
Yeah, it's literally
Interesting.
like, and only like a shot glass size of it is acceptable. Like
Yeah.
it's too much. It's like that pickle beer.
Yeah,
It's just too
I like
much.
a taster of it.
Just a little taster, just a little shooter.
I tell you, I've been to Enegren a couple times with Scott. He will order multiple pints of it.
He's a special
Really?
kind of somebody.
He really is. He is something. And like he got it once, and I showed up like 2 minutes after he ordered it. I was like, "What'd you order?" He's like, "Oh, it's called the Big Meat." I was like, "You ordered it for the name, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Do you like it?" He's like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." And so we went up for another beer, and I was like, "What are you gonna get this time?" He's like, "I'll get the same thing." I was like, "What? What?"
Steve-O likes it too. We were just talking about it this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, not my jam.
Not
my
mine
jam.
either.
So,
I can
anywho,
just picture Scott ordering the big meat. Hey, Scott, what's that taste like? Oh, it tastes like big meat.
oh, bacon, beer. I like it. It's got smoke. All right, thanks.
Bless his heart.
Oh, I miss that.
It's tropical? No, it's not. Scott, it's not tropical. Oh, dear. All right. I think we should hit some music over here, wrap things up. I will tell everyone, go follow Flex Me a Beer on the gram, _s in between. Coley, ice cold beer, _ after each one. Thanks for hanging out with us this
Thanks
week.
for having me.
Absolutely. We are Craft Beer Republic on the gram, craftbeerrepublic.com. Go check out the store while you're there. Some new merch hanging out just in time for Christmas. 805-538-BEER. That's the number to call if you'd like to leave us a droink. Wow, a droink.
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 Droink, droink.
A droink.
Not even a
voicemail.
10%er tonight.
Not even a little bit.
And he split it with me.
Yeah, that's right. 7.8 and we split it.
Loser.
Wow. I'll see myself out. I think we need a new host of this show. I think that's everything. Oh, mail at craftbeerrepublic.com. That's everything. All right. We're getting out of here. I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated. And on that note, good night, everybody.